This strawberry honey bun cake been up and down my timeline, so I decided to go ahead on and give it a try, especially since I only needed to buy one ingredient, which is the strawberries. So let's get into how I made this viral TikTok sensation. Alright, so we're gonna need vanilla cake mix. I just chose French vanilla because French vanilla was what I had. Strawberries, sour cream. We're gonna need vegetable oil, 3 large eggs, milk. Yes. Gotta keep some milk around the house. Some vanilla extract, any kind. We're also gonna need some powdered sugar, cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and some brown sugar. Condensed milk and lemon are not a part of the recipe, but I use those to just make it my own. Now we're going to start with just adding our 3 eggs. I did beat those eggs first, just because I wanted to beat them first. The vegetable oil, make sure you're going to get all of that in there. And the sour cream. The sour cream, that is 1 cup of sour soda cream. Yes. All right, now we're going to add in our teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we are going to use that hand mixer, and we're going to make sure that that is blended very, very, very well. And now we see that it's blended in pretty good. It's smooth. It's smelling good. Now we're going to go ahead and get our mixture of the brown sugar, cinnamon, and ground cinnamon. And this is going to give us the honey bun taste. All right, so we're going to put all of those strawberries into the blender here with some sugar. And that is our puree, and that's going to be for our frosting, which didn't turn out. I ended up using a half a lemon for the frosting only. A whole half a lemon I put in with the frosting. It was so good, y'all. Y'all have to add a little bit of lemon to it so you can get that good strawberry lemon flavor. So I just had to just keep beating. I really did have to rig this frosting. As you can see, I had to use the stand mixer for it. It just didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. But let's move along. So here's our greased pan. And now I'm just going to go ahead and dollop that vanilla cake mix onto that pan. Yeah, just like that. But see, it's a problem, y'all. It's a problem. And see, I realized this problem right here. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right. The pan too big. So I decided to use another pan, which was then a little too small. But hey, we were able to figure it out. So I decided to use this pan, and I went on ahead and started my layers of the cake, the mixture, and strawberries. So cake, mixture, strawberries. And I'm just making sure that it all looks good and it's evening out. Those strawberries was homegrown. They were very delicious. Now I got it all the way up to the top here, which I should have never put it all the way up to the top, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. But if you're a baker, you already know what's about to happen next. Yeah. It overflowed. But okay, whatever. It was still good. So now I'm just making sure that it's all the way up there, and I'm utilizing all of my ingredients because I don't like to waste nothing. And I'm sprinkling lemon zest on the top of the cake. All right, so since I knew that frosting wasn't going to turn out right, I went on ahead and just opened up the milk there, and I just started working on my frosting while the cake was baking on 350 degrees, and I did bake it for about 45 to 50 minutes. So that was an interruption. Now you can see me just rigging the frosting, And I'm basically just adding more of the strawberry puree into the milk just to create something that I like, something that would taste good on the cake. And yes, it was the lemon for me, the lemon and salt. I added a tablespoon of salt. So this is the cake, which turned out to look like my turkey from Thanksgiving last year. It was ugly as hell, but it was so juicy and it was so delicious. You see how this came right out of the pan? Alright, so I'm going to flip this cake back over and I am going to cut off the top layer. Yes, that layer has a lot of strawberries in that top layer. Very much crunchy, very much demure. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that later. So I'm going to poke holes in the cake, so when we lay down that icing, it'll just go in those holes. The cake was really moist, like this little part right here I'm trying to cover up. It was just so moist on that end. But other than that, the cake was scrumptious. I definitely had a good time baking this cake, and it is so delicious. So I hope you guys